to help more women entrepreneurs to really understand that they are worth it, that they truly do deserve to be happy and fulfilled in their lives, in their business. And this all came to the surface based on my own experience in my career in personal finances. And from there, it developed into a calling to help other women, because I was working in personal finance since a young age in my 20s, and it was rough. It's a very male prevalent industry, and I was treated less than, like I should have been a secretary, not a high-end producer that I was. And this isn't exactly uncommon. A lot of women in male prevalent industries face this, and that's especially why during the pandemic, the height of the pandemic, there was such a massive resignation with women, not only because their children were home, but because they realized their true human value, that they didn't want to deal with the corporate structure with glass ceilings. But the next step of their journeys led to entrepreneurship and startups. And when they started going down that path, what they started to realize is that the glass ceilings didn't only exist in the corporate world, but in their own brain. And by working with my own clients in my financial practice, I started realizing that this wasn't just, financial literacy, it was a confidence issue. So I took to LinkedIn and I started interviewing women from all different socioeconomic backgrounds, thinking, maybe I'll do a book or a podcast. And I realized that this money mindset issue is so much deeper. And I'm not the expert to solve everybody's world problems and self-views, and I'm not a therapist. I'm not certified in any of that, but I knew that through my networking that I met an amazing group of women that are able to, together through collaboration, be able to help so many more women understand their true potential. Because every single person is worthy and deserving of being happy and being fulfilled and reaching their personal definition of success, because each and every one of us has a different definition of success. We all have a different definition of success. So it's important to understand that and to lean into that and to lean into the challenges that we have each faced to get to where we are today and honor them. Not be shamed or disgusted with ourselves, but to understand that to get to where we are today, to this pinnacle moment, we had to go through what we went through. We did not become who we are today for no reason. My mission is to help each and every one of you on some level. Then that means you realize that you too can rise. You too can become, whether it's ultra healthy, immensely wealthy, but at the end of the day, I'm going to say it again, to become happy and fulfilled, to learn how to balance entrepreneurship with a personal life, with a family life, to be able to reach those goals and dreams and surpass them. Because every day you're taking relentless forward motion and you're evolving not just your mindset, but your business and who you serve in your community around you. Because I inherently believe that every single one of you are at your core a good person. And that when you reach your level of success and abundance that you're striving for, you will be able to do so much good. You will be able to impact so many people in the world, in the community that you serve, and it's going to be revolutionary. So again, I am Laura Hearn. I am a money mindset coach for women entrepreneurs. I have brought us all together for the sole purpose of collaboration, empowerment, community. It is so important to me that everyone gets an opportunity to be whatever they want to be, successful, etc. So it's about making sure each and every one of you learn something, get empowered, realize you can. Because you can. That's the thing at the end of the day. You are so much more powerful than you even realize. I want you to write down the one thing that is holding you back from achieving the success you're looking for. What is the one thing you wish could just be solved for you? What is the one thing you wish you could get clarity on? The one thing that is keeping you from unlocking the plethora of abundance that is available to each and every one of us. It's important to realize this because of the fact that that one thing is something that you really have to work through because it's deeper than just a quick fix. It is rooted in your subconscious as a belief. It is connected to a belief system that you need to work through and figure out where did that come from. The three main causes of feeling less than or unworthy or undeserving. If you've listened to my podcast or been in my Facebook groups, you've heard me say it. It's one of the money blocks. The money blocks are little infectious subconscious belief systems that will hold you back so much without you even realizing it, because you can believe, you can think, no, I know I can do great things. I know my business idea is super badass and super awesome. But if somewhere back there, there's that little thing like, are you sure? Are you sure about that? But there's already somebody doing it. You saw that person on Instagram, that lives in there. It lives in the back of your head. So we're going to be going through different money block ideas. The first one that always comes up is the poverty consciousness. And that's where you truly believe at some level that there isn't enough to go around. That's if you've ever heard the idea that money doesn't grow on trees. And if you hear that enough growing up, you kind of start to believe that maybe there really isn't enough. And the imposter syndrome is a huge one that a lot of people deal with. And you have to find where it's connected in your brain. What is that connected to? Is it you're also cheapening yourself? You're not charging as much as you should because you don't believe that you're as good as others? And when you go from that, why aren't you charging? You have to look into the idea of, if you're able to get yourself out there and serve more people more effectively and get even more experience and more coverage and get more out there, and then you're earning more money because you're charging what you're worth, then you're able to do more in your business. You're able to be more present in your business. What impact is that going to make on your clients if you're making more money? What things can you add into your business that you currently can't because you're not taking in the amount of abundance and success and cash flow that you should be? And if you reach that level of abundance, how does that impact the world that you care about? Okay. It's not just about, oh, I'm going to make money. I'm going to be able to, subscribe to this super cool program. I'm going to be able to do cool events. I'm going to be able to do this, that, the other. It's also about, what do you truly care about? If you're not charging enough, which I hate to say charging, if you're not getting what you're worth, you're not going to be able, you're going to be too stressed. You're going to be worried. You're going to be stressed. You're going to be chasing, not attracting. We want to be magnetic in our businesses. We want to attract our ideal clients without having to do too much about it. And it's about connecting with that subconscious. Why do you have imposter syndrome? What is it connected to? Is it because you think that other people should charge more than you? Do you think that you aren't worth that amount? Why don't you think you're worth that amount? Is it because you have maybe a little bit of guilt about money? That if you charge this much, that you're going to get this, that's going to prevent someone else, or you're worried that if you do this, somebody might not be able to take your services? Don't cheapen yourself. You are gold. You are platinum, baby. Every single one of you. And you deserve to be valued accordingly, especially by yourself. If you can't see yourself as the shining platinum, diamond encrusted tiara on your head that you should be wearing, then we need to deep dive into your subconscious and start shaking the tree and see what else is in there.